Bedingham ton puts Durham in charge. This one is already into the second innings. The Pears skittled for 131, and Durham already having made their way past that total and into the lead for the loss of 4 wickets. They'd returned to the middle with bats in hand at 140 for 4. Jones and Bedingham wasted no time taking the score to 150, the lead now into double figures. Smooth sailing for the pair in the morning session, and they continued to build. Their partnership was soon worth 50, and the score was knocking on the door of 200. They'd make their way there without much to worry about. The morning still kind to the pair. And it got better for them. Bedingham the first of the two to go to his 50, and in some style. D'Oliveira sent soaring for 6, the leading run scorer in the LV County Championship with another big knock to his name. The lead moved to 100, the partnership continued to flourish, and with 2 runs from Jones, its value was up to triple figures. Before the session was up, Jones followed Bedingham to 50 runs, his brought up with a single off tongue. He'd reached the landmark total of 116 deliveries. The score at lunch was 252 for 4, no joy so far for the pair's attack. Durham now 121 ahead, and looking good for more. Bedingham and Jones were resolute at the resumption, Worcestershire running out of ideas as the pair continued to find success and raced the score up towards 300, their 150 partnership sealed in the process. They reached 300 with 2 off Leach. Even the second new ball wasn't helping the Pears chase the wickets they were desperate for. But with shoulders slumping and the toil taking its toll, Worcestershire had their first wicket of the day. Jones out to Leach as Cox clung on behind the stumps. Bedingham had other ideas though. He was in the 90s when he'd lost his long-time partner and wouldn't be denied his 100. His 3rd ton of the season sealed with 2 off Pennington. A great campaign for the South African continued. He'd start to run out of partners though. Burnham's innings added only 9 runs before he was caught behind, courtesy of a vicious Pennington bumper. Cox had his 5th catch when Eckersley fell to Leach, out for 8. Durham's lead now 200. Cast then followed another wicket for Pennington as Durham wobbled at the back end of their innings. Bedingham was finally dealt with by Worcestershire. His long knock at an end to tongue. LBW for 121. Durham stumbling towards tea. Rain was the final wicket to fall. Some crucial runs added by the number 10 before he was out, caught by Libby off the bowling of Ed Barnard. Durham were all out for 381. Their lead a quite impressive 250. A difficult task for Worcestershire, largely thanks to some more quite brilliant batting from David Bedingham. His partnership with Jones accounted for 171 of their return. It took a while for the Pears to find their groove, but when they did, Tongue had done the most damage, with 4 for 73. Mitchell fell early, Worcestershire's uphill battle getting steeper when Potts had him caught by Cass. Libby and Fell dug in though, and denied Durham any further early inroads, the pair firing their way to 50 as the session wore on. They were putting in a decent performance. The deficit might have been an imposing one, but the pair's partnership continued to frustrate. They put on an almost runnable 50 partnership together, which made the evening session very watchable, but when the score reached 74, Fell was dismissed, LBW by Potts. The wicket ushered in a good spell for Durham. Roderick out to Rushworth, bowled for a duck as he looked to leave. Tongue was in as night watchman and had a front row seat to watch Libby reach his half-century, the mark found when he picked up a single off Cass. They'd finished the day 99 for 3 and still right up against it, more than 150 needed before they drew level with the visitors, and only 7 wickets in hand to try and tick those runs off. Quick wickets from Durham on day 3 could be terminal for the hosts' hopes.